Hello everybody and welcome to another knockoff review. Well, I say knockoff. This is the first product we've had from Mr. Bucket, and it's an upgrade kit for the MPM Prime. But as we delve in deeper, it is basically a modified KO version of the UFO, the Unknown Factory Originals. I think it was something like that. Basically the UFO accessories that we got for the leader class Prime, only done so they can fit and interact with the MPM. Everything comes nicely transported in a foam package, and I'll be honest with you, things have come a long way since the UFO accessories were released. These are made to a much higher standard and they feel far more secure and more professional. Right now, before we delve deeper into the weapons themselves, these all, as standard, come designed to fit with the MPM Optimus Prime. They all have the pegs which allow us to peg them in to those masterpiece style hands. Now this set is also designed to interact with the leader class Optimus Prime, and as you can see, these hands do interchange. They are fully articulated, and we're going to replace the hands on Prime. And of course we have the groove cut out for the weapons, but we also get replacement handles for just about everything. The knives especially, I like the options that we get with the knives and hooks. They share this same mechanism. This is designed to slide down inside the leader class hand, whereas these are designed just to peg straight in. And we also get an option to change the outer section on this hand, and we can replace it with a peg system. Just unscrew the two screws that retain this piece into place, and if we change this out for the outer, I can then either attach the knuckle dusters on that 3-peg system, or with items like the hooks, etc., unscrew this screw here and this screw here, bring in a clean piece that just slots into here. No need to have a handle on there, it just pegs straight in and covers this piece off. And then this will peg in to the outside of that hand. Bear in mind the rest of the hook will be on here, and then that will just tab in there. So the entire hooks are then built into the actual hand. So he's not physically holding them in his fist. They're mounted as if they're coming out of the side of his arms, which is much more accurate to what we got with the movie. Now I know some people may want this clean outer hand like we get with the MPM, but for the purpose of showing off most of the accessories, I'm going to switch this back plate out for one which has those pegs on. Just unscrew these two screws and pry this back piece off, but at the same time, as you pull it off, you then expose all of the fingers, so chances are they're all going to fall off in my video because it's me. Oh, we lost one finger. That's not too bad. Then bring in the corresponding cover, which should just slide on. Now I'm not going to do mine up just yet because I'm going to need this left open for me to attach the hands onto Prime himself. And we just have a single screw in the base of Prime's hands to get these detached. Now of course the leader class Prime is different, so they do come with these attachments as well. So we attach this side into the hand and then this side into the leader class Prime's arm. It's not exactly a precision science. Slide the hand in, slide this one in over, and there we go. That's now in place, and then we're going to come to the underside of that hand and replace those 2 screws. Now that we've changed out the hands, I'm going to change out one of the weapon handles as well, just so you can see how they work. And for this one, I'm going to be bringing in the direct tabs. So this one slots over the top, nips together firmly, and then we do up these screws. Now we have 3 tabs which correspond with the 3 holes on the outer fist. Let's just tab those in. 1, 2 and 3. Rock the hand back, and there we have it attached to his hand. If I come round to this other fist, I'm going to attach the knuckle dusters, and as you can see, they all correspond with the correct sides. You can't mix them up, they physically won't attach to the wrong side. Let's just peg those in and rock that back, and there we have them. Isn't it crazy that just by adding a set of hands to a product, already we've made him look that more dominating and given him that much more play value? Right, now let's cover the weapons and shields. The shield itself is a nice design, quite hollow, but again feels very much like what we got with the UFO figures, and we have the masterpiece style tab on the inside there, which of course we can replace if needed with the leader style slot. As previously mentioned, we do have the hooks and the blades. Nice that simple peg can make all of the difference. We get his axe, which is one of my favourite weapons. Again with some Cybertronian text. Nothing too sharp here. And the hilt just disengages. Slide this down on either of the hand formats and then just tab the end cap on. And then we have his gun. This is my favourite piece from the set. Wonderful detailing on this, really nice paint applications, and of course we get the different handle which can just be slid out, and then we can bring in the replacement handle for the leader class figure. Huge fan of this gun though. Be interesting to see how good this kit looks on the legendary toy version of Optimus, which is coming out fairly shortly, because he's got all of those extra paint applications. I think this is really going to set that guy off. Right, now let's take a closer look at these hands. They are exceptional. We've got ball jointed thumb with an additional piece of articulation. Everything's nice and stiff on these as well. And we have ball jointed sockets, which allows us to both spread the fingers, which is always nice on a figure, although the spread isn't really that big. They do spread nonetheless. And then we get not 1 but 2 points of articulation, so we can get a really nice clenched fist on there. And because it follows the same route as the official hand, we get that wrist rotation in and out, and we still get that full rotation left and right. Now the weapons plug in to those hands exceptionally well. Even the axe, the fingers clench tight enough around it to really hold it in place. And that gun, that does look so darn good. And for those of you wondering if you just want this weapon set and you don't want to change out the hands, they are compatible with the original hands. They tab in there and it's a very solid connection. So to summarize, this has gone above and beyond upgrading those UFO kits. This is an exceptional piece and it works very well to emphasize and highlight an already very good looking figure. Does it have its drawbacks? Yes, the screws are ridiculously tiny. My hands are not that well adjusted to doing very tiny modifications, and thankfully you do get a baggie filled with some more screws as well, because without that I would have been lost. The fingers And when you take the back panel off, they do tend to fall out. You need to bend them forwards so they lock into the knuckle joint. That way you can change the hands out without those falling all over the place. Can you transform him with these hands on? Yes, you can, but you do have to remove the knuckle dusters. If you want to keep just the clean hands on, then you've got no problem whatsoever. But if you like to have those knuckle dusters on, you do have to remove those for the transformation. But all in all, I think it's a very nice kit. TF Direct do have these in stock as we speak now. TF Direct also have access to the Mr. Bucket version of the Prime UFO trailer. Now I have the original UFO trailer. Well, I have the bootleg of the original UFO trailer, which I can just bring in here. Which is nice. It's a very good size. It's the one that flips out and converts into that kind of arc weapon storage that he had in the third movie. Would you like me to get a hold of one? Would you like to see how that fares and how that works with the MPM Prime? If you do, just leave a comment in the description below and I'll forward that on to TF Direct and let them know. I do hope you found this video useful. If you have, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, share, and of course subscribe to this new knockoff channel. Once again, I'd like to thank the team over at TF Direct for making this review possible. I've included a link to both this product and the trailer in the description below. Until next time, from myself and the Mr. Bucket MPM upgrade kit, thanks for watching. Goodbye.